Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. We are halfway through the week, and I thought I would do some sprints. So, welcome. Hopefully, this will help everybody. I'm just finishing packing up some book orders, but I have some reading to do. So, yeah, we'll hang out. We'll do a couple sprints. I plan to be on till about 4 Eastern, so 2 hours or so. Thank you. Yeah, it is pretty. It's from Canva, so I didn't make it, but I do think it is pretty. Hello, hello, welcome. So what is everybody working on today? So this is officially for the Roll of Reads Readathon, which I'm co-hosting. It's run by a book fiend called Mel. So go check her out if you're not already. Hello. Hey, Beth. Perfect. Able to join it too. Love it. Um, but yeah, this gave me something to do. Well, like content to put in here because I was like, I don't know, I don't have a video for between now and my mid-month wrap up, so I think this works. Hello, working from home. Hope it can help you focus. Okay, perfect. Love it. Reading sharp ends. Oh, great. Love this. First law books are all great. That's a really good short story collection. Rereading Radiance and annotating it for a traveling book club. Oh, that's fun. Radiance is a great book. Still reading your first book for Roll of Reads. Everyone on this train is a suspect. Okay, nice. At work, but once I take my lunch break, I'll be moving some annotations from an ebook into a physical copy of Paladin's Faith by T. Kingfisher. Cool. That's awesome. So I am, I guess, doing a couple things. I'm going to finish packing some orders on our first sprint, which I'm almost done with. Um, And I'm I decided, I guess I'll tell y'all, I decided to do a thing. So I did a live kind of unhaul thing to put stuff on my Pango shop. And I decided because I have, well, you can see them. These are all like arcs that I need to get rid of. So I decided to do a video where it's like an unhaul matching books to orders and including a free book. So that's kind of fun. So I'm working on that. And then the two books I'm reading right now on audio, I'm listening to The Good House by Tananarive Due, which is great. Oh, have to choose between Come and Get It, The Good House, or Tender Bees. I mean, those are all great choices. I don't know how to help you with that because all good. But yeah, I'm listening to The Good House on audio, which is phenomenal. Tananarive Due is always really good. And then physically, once I get everything packed up, I'm going to start reading Every Time You Hear That Song by Jenna Voorhees. This is coming out in April, and it's a like a YA contemporary queer romance slash coming of age story thing, and with country music and the scavenger hunt thing. I don't know. So I gotta start that. What do you have on your TBR? Oh, okay, cool. So those are the things I am actively, I mean, I'm reading a bunch of stuff, but those are the things I'm going to work on today. I'll do audio while I finish packing orders. And if anybody is interested, I still have like so many arcs. Like they kind of pile up, which I think is part of the problem because it's like you can't, well, okay, not I can't. I don't sell them because it's not good practice, but like, what do you do with them? So I'm like, well, I'll just like put random ones that I think fit into the orders, and then maybe it'll make an interesting video. It is kind of fun trying to match, like, okay, people bought this. Which of these books do I think they might be interested in based on the books they purchased, is kind of what I'm doing. So that's been fun. Okay. Ah, yeah. Anybody else want to share things you're gonna read or work on? And how long of a sprint do we wanna do? I always have somebody who's like, "An hour," but I don't really do super long sprints. I Let me know what you're thinking. Consider DNFing. I am all for DNFing. I think you'll like, I've DNF'd 2 books so far this month, so stay tuned for that. Sometimes sometimes it's just not working for you, and that's okay. Reading Come and Get It and working, unfortunately. Okay. Hopefully, the unfortunately is the working, not the book. Sounds like yeah, I think it's fun, hopefully. Yeah, take a look. I've got, like, over 100 books for sale on there if you're interested. Um, so, yeah. I will say a couple things got snapped up very quickly. Yeah, it's the working. Get that. Oh. Yeah. What do I still have? I'm like yeah. Yeah, I have so many books on here. At some point, I don't know, and I do still have a sale going too. It's like 15% off, but which is a good deal with some of the more expensive things, I guess. Somebody snapped up one of the signed Lee Bardugo books pretty quickly. All right. How long do people want to do a first sprint for? 30 minutes, 45 minutes? What are we feeling? And while you're thinking, I will look up my timer. 30. Yeah, I mean, I feel like 30 is often a good I feel like 30, okay. I feel like 30 is usually like a good starting point for a timer. I've just been like trying to get through so many books. 30. Okay. Okay. We'll do a 30-minute sprint. Give me a second. And then we'll see how we're feeling. Okay. Okay. So we'll do 30 minutes. I'm going to turn off my camera while I finish up orders and then I'll come back. I'll do audiobook and then we'll switch to a physical book maybe in the next sprint. So happy reading slash working, everybody, and I will see you back here in a half hour. right. How did everybody do? I got packages packed pretty much and got halfway to the halfway point in the good house. It's good. It's really intense. There's a lot going on, but it's really good. If you haven't read Tananarive, do. She's a fantastic horror author. What did y'all get done? Finalized a presentation. Awesome. Good luck with the presentation. Made it through 27 pages. Fantastic. I think for the next sprint, I'm going to start my physical book that I'm read. Okay, you chose Tender Beast, 6% in. Okay, cool. Let me know how it goes. I think it's really good. It's, yeah, very interesting. 20 pages into Radiance. Nice. I haven't read that one in a while. It was good. You know, it's interesting too. I've been realizing I'm reading so much more horror these days, and most of my favorites lately have been horror. So it seems like, I mean, this was kind of true last year too, but I'm noticing a kind of this shift. It's been interesting. Another 30 pages of Cahokia Jazz. Oh, okay. Cool. I don't know what that is. Hi, Kate. Welcome. Yeah, you're welcome to work. Focusing on a project. Awesome. That's great. Um, I mean, yeah, this works. This is fine for if you just have work to do as well. Yeah, I think for the next sprint, I'm going to start every time you hear that song. So hopefully it's good. It's on my TBR for the readathon. So got sidetracked by chess puzzles. Okay. It happens. Um, does anybody have any exciting plans this week? I feel like I have so many things I'm working on. I have an event tonight I'm going to, which should be fun. It was supposed to happen last month and got postponed because there was a snowstorm. But there's like a romance book event tonight, which should be fun with some good authors. So I'll probably do like a little TikTok short type thing about that, which would be fun. I feel like this is always more exciting when I have somebody else on with me. If anybody has something they want to talk about, let me know. Yay, you're reading Yona of the Dawn. I love Yona of the Dawn. I've been really enjoying it. Days of Love at Seagull Villa. Oh, that's a cute title. I haven't heard of that one. But Yona is fantastic. Let's see. It's a lot of work, but kind of exciting. Oh, that's amazing. Your last project was nominated for a national award. That's congratulations. Putting together the submission and good luck. I hope it works out. That's very exciting. Cool. Um, like what else have I been doing? I feel like I'm working on I'm trying to do more writing. So I've been trying to make space in my schedule for that, and that's been fun. Um, I'm working on organizing this trip I'm hosting in May in New York, so that's um, trying to get that together. Not every like it's gonna be fine. A couple things have fallen through that I was hoping would work out, but it's fine. We'll find other things to do. It'll be fun. So yeah, and then just working on different projects. I don't know if this is about the trip or the writing, but thank you. Yeah, and they're both gonna be exciting. Yeah, no, it's gonna be fun. I mean, a lot of stuff is already planned. There was like one specific thing I was hoping would work out that isn't going to. But I have some other ideas. I think it'll be fun. Yes. Yeah, the writing's been good. So like I'm working, I want to get back to the novel I was working on. But right now I'm working on a couple, I've been doing a couple short stories. So I'm working on one right now. And I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see where they go. I don't know if they're any good, but it's been a fun process. I'm trying. And I mean the only way you get better at something is by practicing it, right? So it's fine. Um, does anybody have any questions or topics you want to talk about? Or do we want to just do another sprint? Let me know how we're feeling. Kind of feel like completing smaller projects helps prepare for bigger ones. Yeah, that's kind of how I'm feeling because I feel like I think it's a little less intimidating in some ways because the length it's a constrained length. So that's that's kind of what I'm hoping that trying to do. And it's also been helpful because I'm there's places that publish things like short stories that might have prompts of something they're looking for. And then that also gives me something to work off of to try and see what I can come up with, which I think is also a little bit helpful. So I don't know. I feel like it's been such a long time since I really consistently was writing. So it's just like working that muscle and getting into the habit of it again. And then what else? I'm also trying to start putting out feelers because I want to pitch one or two panels for New York Comic Con this year. That was on my goals list for the year. So I have a couple of ideas. I've got one that I'm putting feelers out. I've got one author who's like on board, so we'll see if I can get some others, but it's exciting. I love this. Spring is bringing on good vibes. 70 degrees. Oh my goodness. I think it's in the 60s. The high is in the 60s today, which is also very nice. 70 is great. Yeah, New York City is not that warm. I think it was like in the 50s this morning. I think now it's 60 something. Let me see. 61. So not quite as warm, but very pleasant. I'll take it. And like flowers are starting to bloom, which I love, even though it's terrible for my allergies. So it is nice. It's nice that spring is on its way finally. Winter's always a little rough. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. What are we getting tomorrow? I'm also on the coast though, so it depends. Actually, no, the next 2 days the high is like 68, so we are going to be pretty close to 70. That's exciting. It's going to be nice. I'm excited. All right. Do we want to do another sprint? How long do people want to sprint for? I'm gonna start this. See if I can get a chunk of that knocked out. Hey Mel, welcome. Also, if you want to join me on live, let me know and I'll send you the link. You don't have to though. Okay, yeah, let's do another sprint. How long does everyone want to go for? Um, I'm gonna be on here for another like hour and 10 minutes or so. Oh goodness. Yeah, that's a lot. No, my kids are not on spring break. New York is a little weird. We have a week off in February, which is when we went to Disney World, and then we have a week off in April. So, yeah. Almost 6 a.m. and can't sleep. Oh, goodness. Like, were you sleeping and you woke up or you couldn't get to sleep? Well, hi. Sorry. Oh, yeah. Are you feeling better? I'm so sorry you weren't feeling well. Yeah, we could do a 40-minute sprint. All right. Oh, goodness. Awake since 4. Yeah, no, you don't need to be on camera. That's totally fine. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I hope you can get some rest and I hope you're feeling better. That's very early. Um, all right. Well, let's go ahead and do a 40-minute sprint. Oh, it would be fun to have Mel. I know it's really far from Australia is part of the problem. I know. Like flying to New York from Australia is a lot. Okay, good. Oh, I'm glad you're doing feeling a little bit better. Yeah, being sick is no fun. Mel, you would be welcome. It would be great to have you if you are able to swing it, but I know it is a expensive and very long trip from where you're at. So, all right. We'll do 40 minutes, so that'll put us at like what, 3:30 and then maybe we'll do one more very short sprint before we're done, something like that. Yeah, I hope so. We'll see. Let me know. All right. I will see you all in 40 minutes and happy reading or working. All right. How did that sprint go for everyone? Um, I I read a lot actually. I got through quite a bit. I read the first 68 pages, so it's going very quickly. I'm enjoying it. It's good so far. Oh yeah. Hey Isabella. How'd everyone else do? Flying through this book, so this will go very quickly, which is exciting. It's only like a little over 300 pages long, so yeah, it's pretty good. Mel, lying on the couch watching Gilmore Girls with a cat on your lap. That sounds delightful. I love the Gilmore Girls. Another 35 pages. Awesome. 14% into Tender Beasts. How are you liking it? Yay. Need to fly through a book. Oh, I'm sorry it's been a slog. Yeah. It's nice when things go quickly. I mean, this one is going very quickly. And it's a multi-timeline thing, so there's a modern day timeline and then the past timeline set in the 60s. I kind of think that because it's like a singer, a country singer who feels somewhat modeled on Dolly Parton, maybe, um, dies and leaves behind a scavenger hunt for a time capsule with like a cash prize and an unreleased album, and a couple people go looking for it. I'm reading very slowly the last few months. I mean, it happens. It's not a bad thing, but listening to an audiobook cozy mystery called Marriage Can Be Mischief. Cute. On chapter 12. Nice. Sounds fun. Switched to audiobook of The Girl in the Mountain to make me eat lunch and got halfway. Amazing. Sounds like everybody's doing pretty good with this. It isn't all work. You just use. Oh, yeah. I mean, also just DNF things, you know? It's like if it's a slog, just, you don't have to finish it. Reading Throne of Glass when you have spare moments. Nice. Yeah, I need to start that soon. I think sometime by the end of the week, I'm going to start my reread of Throne of Glass, which will be fun. Everybody's like chattering about it already in the Discord server for the readathon. And I'm like, I'll get there. I'm going to do it. I'm just trying to like knock out a couple other things before I start because I'm going to vlog it or do something halfway through. Oh, Murder Road. How is it? I have a copy. How's that going? Reading good stuff, just a slow mood. That's cool. I think there are some books that are like that too. I don't know. I mean, for me, it's more like specific books. Like there's certain books that I want to sort of take my time with. Need to start The Lightning Thief. Oh, that's so cute. Your buddy reading with your 8-year-old nephew. I love that. And he's on chapter 5. That's amazing. Aw. Well, that'll be fun. That's so cute. Third grader is beating you. That's great. Yeah. We take I read books at night before bed, and my kids get to take turns picking what I read. So, one of them keeps picking Wings of Fire books, and then the other one, it just depends, so it's fun. Not particularly interested in the Throne of Glass series, though you suspect you'll have to read it. Well, I mean, you don't have to, but I think they're interesting. Um, I don't know, I liked it. I think it's one of her stronger series, especially once you get a little ways into it. But I'm excited to do a reread. I think it'll be fun. I haven't read it in years, so I think it'll be Should be interesting to see how that goes. Oh, you're reading Crescent Yeah, if you're reading Crescent City, you're gonna need to read Throne of Glass. Mel, you should just join us. Do the read along with us. Especially the early books in the series are pretty quick. If you wanted to come on lives too, you're welcome. Let me know. But it's fun. There's a lot of people in the Discord too who are chatting a lot about it. But yeah, I do think people who are reading more of her stuff are going to need to read it at some point, from what I can tell. Thank you. I appreciate that. With the allergy video. I thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, you never know. It's always a little bit of a shot in the dark when you do something that is not what the algorithm expects from you, but I hope it's helpful for some people because it's one of those things I think until you have to deal with until you have to deal with food allergies, you don't realize how involved it is. So I have learned a lot over the last few years. So I do hope that's helpful for people. Thought we'd read Rings of Fire. Oh, you thought you'd read Wings of Fire, but he's become obsessed with Lightning Thief and Greek mythology. That's great. Go with it, whatever the interest is. Yeah. I mean, I think sometimes I do think sometimes reading it with other people can be a good push to get things done too, especially if if like reading on your own is less interesting. Because I feel like some of the group discussion can make things more fun, even if it's not a book that you're loving. But yeah, if you want to join us, join us. So I guess to the point too with the Disney World video, I've been trying to think of, I don't know. I've been doing booktube now for almost 7 years. And I, sometimes things get a little, I feel like I've been in a little bit of a creative slump with videos. And so I'm trying to do different things. It's hard because you never know how it's going to go or if it'll actually perform well. And because this is also my job, that is feels like added pressure. But I really would like to find ways to branch out and try new things. Um, I don't know. Also, the project I'm probably most excited about, one of the projects I'm most excited about right now is one that is a much smaller audience. Like, I need to just make a video talking about it more, but um, I'm doing this choose your story interactive thing that has been really fun. That where you get a part of a story every month, and then um, there's hyperlinks to videos depending on the choices you make, and then reading challenges depending on the choices you make. And that has been a blast to do. So I've been really enjoying it, but I'm not sure how to talk about it more because it's through my Kofi page and through Patreon. But it's been fun, and also the people doing it are enjoying it. I don't know. I gotta think about that. Let's see. Oldest is very into mythology. Yeah, buddy read it this summer. I think that'd be great. I mean, I think it's good if you're into mythology. Yes, we are starting this month. That is correct. When is the live show for Throne of Glass? Hold on. The 28th. So thank you, Isabella. Yes, the 28th. Yeah. Oh, my oldest is almost 10. He is obsessed with the Wings of Fire books. Also, he loves it. Yay! Thank you. I'm glad you love it. It's been really fun. I actually just finished up the rest of the stuff for the April installment. So it's also been fun too because sometimes, because like you have the main story, but then sometimes you have to have like bad choices with bad consequences if people make the wrong choice. So that's been fun to do. Also, I'm almost done with May, by the way. I have like one little piece I need to still film for May, and then that'll be finished also. June is where things get more complicated. I feel like I'm gonna need to recruit somebody to help me with filming for some of the later in the year part because it's a little more involved. Yeah. Do a buddy read? I think you should go for it. I think it's really fun. I think part of it too is just like finding books that they're excited about. Graphic novels can also actually be really helpful sometimes too for kind of earlier readers. How old is your nephew, Mel? Because if you need recommendations too, I might be able to give you some. Been looking forward to choose your story. I technically didn't finish prompt for January, but did February and March. That's okay. I mean, it's really like it's not like anybody's making you do all these challenges. It's for fun. So I'm glad you're enjoying it. Got to chapter 2 of 5 in Seagull Villa on volume 2. Nice. Nephew is turning 9 in a few weeks, so 10 is a perfect date. Yeah, that's great. 10 as well. Oh, cool. Um, yeah, I don't know. Like, I know my kid this age is loves the Wings of Fire books. They're a little more advanced, so if not a strong reader. One actually that's I think really good is The Wild Robot is pretty accessible and I think good, but and then there's one okay, there's this book that I've been did I order it yet? There's a book I wanted to buy. I might have bought it actually. I heard Ashley recommend this as a book for like for that kind of this, 7 to 10 age group, but more accessible to read, especially if they're into fantasy stuff. And I'm buying it for my younger kid. What is it? Let me find out. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Yes, this was I saw Ash. Oh yeah, The Guardian Test by Christina Suntornvat. Book one in the Legends of Lotus Island. So I saw Ashley talking about this book and I was like, ooh, that sounds good. So we'll see. I'm getting that for my 7-year-old. Um, oh, I love this. You take him to the bookstore each month. That's so cute. Oh, yay. He loved Amari and the Night Brothers. Oh, that's so good. Eva Evergreen, Semi Magical Witch is really cute, although it's a little bit slower, but that's a really good one. Um, the okay. One of my favorites is there's this really good one. Hold on, let me get the name right because it's kind of a long one, but I think it's so fun. And there's 2 books in the series. I've only read so far, and I've only read the first one so far, but let me find it. Hold on. Oh yeah, Shinji Takahashi and the Mark of the Quaddle by Julie Kagawa is so good. Um, and like really fun adventure. It's great. So that would be a really good one. I want to read the second book in the series. But yeah, I highly recommend that too. Yes, Wild Robot is coming out as a movie as well, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I love this so much. Yeah, I'm excited to see what they do with the movie. Well, and then also they have things like there's not like novels and graphic novels associated with Avatar: The Last Airbender, which my kids are really into. So sometimes finding that is cool. Oh, I love this. Christina Sinternvad is a great author. You've loved quite a few of her books. That's so good to know. Yes. Oh, this makes me so happy. I love this all so much. Her middle grade nonfiction about the cave rescue youth soccer team in Thailand. Oh, wow. Awesome. Yeah, the Nevermore series by Jessica Townsend. That's a good fantasy one too. Yeah, no problem. I hope that helps. I'm reading a lot more middle grade these days too, just because my kids are getting into that age category. So that's just become a lot more of my reading than it used to be. But it's been fun. There's a lot of really good ones. I should do, you know what? I'm gonna make a note of this to myself because it's been a few years, I think, since I've done like a middle grade fantasy book rec video. Maybe I should do one because I have a lot of things to talk about that I think would be fun. Okay, where's my like I'm gonna make a note to myself about that. Oh, he loved Avatar. Yeah. No, it's great. My 10-year-old has like a box set of stuff. They also love Avatar. We had like had some of their friends over to watch the first couple episodes of the new live action one. I'm doing it. I'm doing a readathon of them. We're starting with the Throne of Glass this month if you want to join in. Oh yeah, Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Yep, they all love those too. Thanks. Yeah, I'm gonna make a note to myself. I'm gonna do that middle grade book recs because I feel like I have a lot of good ones that are on our shelves. Yeah, those ones are definitely more accessible. The Diary of the Wimpy Kid stopped on Air of Fire. Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah, if you want to join us, we have a whole Discord server for it. It's been fun. Yeah, I feel like the kids that age do. The Wimpy Kid ones are very popular. They think they're hilarious. So, hello. Okay, so it's almost 4. I probably need to hop off pretty soon, but we could do one last short sprint if people want to. I love this middle grade book rec idea, though. I think that would be a good video to do. So I will put that on my list of things. So I probably buy my kids more books than I should. We have so many books in our house. It's okay though. This is true. Wings of Fire has graphic novels and regular books. Yeah, the Dogman ones. Captain Underpants is also very popular around this age group. There's also a graphic novel for Tristan Strong Punches a Hole in the Sky, and it's a really good adaptation, I think, which is good because the first book is pretty chunky, so that can be a little intimidating. Yeah, 100%. Honestly, at this age, it's like you mostly just want them to be having fun and excited about reading, so whatever it is that gets them there is great. Also, my older kid is reading New Kid as well and really liking that. And I think because he's starting to think about, he's got 1 year left before middle school, and so starting to look ahead to that. So that's also a good one. Kids' books are taking over your whole house. Yeah, I understand. 9-year-old loves Dogman, which I used to loathe, but as I read the later ones, there's a lot about forgiveness and non-perfect families, but still funny. I like that. No, yeah, I think there's good things about it. Oh, that's true. Middle grade in March. That's a good point. That is a very good thought. Thank you, Angela. He likes that I have a YouTube channel. Ah, that'd be fun. Yeah, if his parents are up for it. I think that's cool. Yes, New Kid was great. I haven't read the sequels either, but yeah, my older kid is really, really enjoying that. Yay. Oh, I love this. So many good ideas. Also, we can just end, like, chat and end at 4 if people don't wanna do another sprint. That's also totally fine. I have to go drop orders at the post office. I've got an event tonight, so see you at the book fair. Yes. Yes. 100%. That one, yeah. Oh, I love this so much that you take them all to board to the bookstore. It's so nice. Yeah, definitely talk to the parents because there's also like privacy stuff. So for a 3-year-old to go less often, that's yeah, understandable. Bought new kid because the school district next year's banned it. Wow. Yeah, they ban all kinds of stuff. It is wild to me that that book is banned because it's not like it has anything questionable in it. So other than it somewhat addresses race issues, but yeah, may need a nap. Yeah, well, you've been up since early, so I think that's fair. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. We'll just call it a day at 4. We had a couple good feel like this was successful. I made some progress on my audiobook, got into my new physical book. It's pretty good. Yeah, I knew it had been banned. There's a lot of stuff that gets banned for just I mean, so many absurd reasons. It's a big problem. Oh, it reminds me, I need to follow up on something too. Trying to make myself a list of things to do because I have so many things going on. Sometimes I just forget. All right. Hmm. I don't know what it is, but like I don't know if anybody is with me, but I like having a physical to-do list, not just a digital one, because there's something about like physically crossing things out when I finish them that just helps me gives me the dopamine, I don't know, that helps me, like, complete tasks. I don't know if anybody else so, like, I know I could just do it in a notes app, but no, I wanna write it down physically and then cross it off when I'm done. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, all the book banning stuff is a lot. Not a fan of the censorship, I think. Yeah. All right, y'all. Well, I think we are going to wrap it up there. But thank you for joining me. And hopefully, this was helpful for getting some reading done or work or whatever you were working on. Definitely a paperless planner girl. Yeah. I mean, I have stuff digitally too, but I also have it physically. So sometimes I do both. So I can access stuff on the go, but I don't know. There's something about the paper that is helpful. Post-its everywhere. Okay, picking up the kids, love it. Yeah, of course. Thanks everyone, and I will see y'all later. I'll be back like I think I'll have a video coming probably Friday for my mid-month wrap up, and there will be plenty to talk about. So yeah, I'm glad you could pop in and say hi to you, Mel. And go check her out and the rest of the Roll of Reads Readathon for this month. And I will see you all later. Bye.